What's up, guys? Merry early Christmas from Texas. I'm Brie Outlaw. I have a quick word for you today. I know it's been a minute, as in like over a couple of days past when I usually post videos, but God really just was speaking to me and dealing with me in areas too. So I was just kind of waiting. But the word I have for you today is something that He did show me, and he actually showed this to me a little while ago, but I have a project that I've been working on, and my goal was to get it done by the end of the year. And so it's something I've been working on for like a year, over a year now, and I'm so close to being done. I'm going to meet my goal, and as I've been getting closer to meeting my goal, the enemy would send me thoughts of like this project failing, of people misusing this project, of just like him, how like scripture talks about how Jesus comes to give us life and give it to us more abundantly, to where we wouldn't lack anything, but the enemy comes to steal, kill, and destroy. That's what the enemy was showing me. And so for you, as you're walking into completing things, as you are starting to kind of, people hate to use this word, but like manifest or like bring God's vision forth, the enemy is going to target the thoughts. And he does this because he's trying to intimidate you by sending threats towards your future. But the good thing is that we can rejoice at this, because with my project, for example, it was in people's, like, people were in possession or in the space of where my project was, and it was doing its purpose. And so the enemy will try to taunt you, whether you're trying to get pregnant and he's trying to give you visions of miscarrying, or having a baby that's not fully healthy, or you're applying for a house or a car and he's giving you the vision while you're applying or you're waiting for the application that it's going to fail, or that something wrong is going to happen to the car, or that you're going to get in a car accident. Applying for a job, you might see visions of you failing at the job, or anything that you're hoping for. The enemy will attack it. But the thing is, his story that he tells you about it comes with the breakthrough already attached. It comes with you in the car. It comes with you in the position, you pregnant, you having the baby. You understand that it's something that God has already made it come to pass, even in his vision that he's saying. So God just wanted me to speak on this. I'm trying to think of other things. If it wasn't a threat to him, he wouldn't threaten you. If it was not a threat to him, he would not threaten you. So when you get those fears and those doubts, rejoice in it. I've had so many times, even when people comment negatively under my videos, I'm like, we here, we pulling up. I'm starting to rejoice in that. So I just speak over you that you're walking into a season where you're going to rejoice at the trials, that you're going to see trials and problems as areas that is an opportunity for God to show up and show out and be victorious in. You'll no longer be threatened by the enemy's tactics and the things that he tells you, that he sends against your mind. You're going to walk in this and you'll be strong and fervent in your prayers, and just knowing that God is faithful. The enemy actually fears you. He actually fears you, because when he's prophesying, the enemy prophesies to us all the time. When he's prophesying to us about how his vision is going to come to pass, he moves past the part of how God's vision has already came and God already provided, and he adds his own ending onto it. So pick up on his game. Don't let him punk you. He's scared of what you're about to possess because you're doing it in God's name. The enemy fears you. He fears your next step. So walk in righteousness and boldness. Be who you are called to be. Because the enemy is not, he really does not have as much authority as he thinks he does. And I'm going to end it with a scripture. Let me go to Romans 5:3-5. This is NLT. We can rejoice too when we run into problems and trials, for we know that they help us develop endurance. And endurance develops strength of character, and character strengthens our confident hope of salvation. And this hope will not lead to disappointment. So we can rejoice when we run into problems and trials because it's developing our endurance. It's helping us be stronger in fighting the enemy. Lastly, I pray the armor of God over you, the helmet of salvation, the crown of glory, the breastplate of righteousness, God crowning you with his tender love and mercies, the robe of righteousness, holiness, purity, and humility, the sword of the Spirit, the shield of faith, the belt of truth, and the shoes of peace. He's developing you. He's allowing you to endure. And you got to win in your mind before you can win in the physical, and you have to win in the spiritual before you can win in the physical too. It won't lead to disappointment. Laugh in his face. He's laughing in yours. Love y'all.